The first object in our writer's toolkit is, no, Sparky, not a saw. This saw won't help us write a story. No, I'm going to use this to trim the tree branch that's scraping the house.
A zillion stories in every deck.
Adventure Cards!
Hey kids, welcome back to Adventure Cards Kids TV. I just got home from shopping for back-to-school supplies. Sparky, I know I don't go to school, but I wanted to show the kids some back-to-school supplies for new writers. I know you're heading back to school soon, and I wanted to help you put together a writer's toolkit so you'll be prepared to write and create stories. It doesn't matter whether you're in class, on the playground, at lunch, or with friends after school. The writer's toolkit will help create incredible stories. The first object in our writer's toolkit is, no, Sparky, not a saw. This saw won't help us write a story. No, I'm going to use this to trim the tree branch that's scraping the house. Our first object in the writer's toolkit is a little notebook. Sometimes a notebook like this is called a journal or a diary. When you write in a journal, everything moves from in to out. From inside your head, like thoughts or feelings, outside your brain, onto the page. But it's different with a writer's notebook. In this notebook, everything moves from out to in. You're going to use your writer's notebook to store everything you notice about the world around you. For instance, if you see a beautiful sunset, or hear a bird whistling, or smell honeysuckle blossoms, or feel the soft fur of a dog, like Sparky's fur, or taste the delicious juice from an orange. You'll write those experiences down in your writer's notebook, and they'll be available for you later when you're ready to create a story. There are different kinds of notebooks. This notebook has a hard cover, an elastic band to keep it closed, and inside the pages are marked with dots. It also has 2 page markers so you can always keep your place. The next notebook is white. It has a soft cover. Inside, the pages are lined with graph marks, and it has a single page marker. Our next notebook is mint green. There's an elastic band to keep it closed. On the inside, the pages are lined. There are 2 page markers so you can always keep your place, and there's a holder for a pen or pencil. Speaking of pens or pencils, what are we going to use to write in our writer's notebook? Sparky, no, we're not going to use a hammer. We can't use a hammer to write in a notebook. No, I'm going to use this hammer to fix the loose shingle up on the roof. To write in our notebook, we can use anything. We could use a crayon, a pen, a pencil, a paintbrush, even a charcoal stick. Personally, I love gel pens. So, I got some gel pens at the store. The ink in these gel pens flows really nice, and the colors let me express myself when I see fun things out in the world. I also bought some mechanical pencils. You could use a real pencil, but if the lead breaks, you're out of luck. Oh, Sparky says it's time to pause for a message from our sponsor.
Adventure Cards!
If you break a violin or want to add color, detail, new sound, go to Create a Violin. You can add color, details, new sound, or fix it. That's the place to go.
Are you ready for the next object in our writer's toolkit? Sparky, no, it's not a hot glue gun. We can't use a hot glue gun in our writer's toolkit. No, I'm going to use this to fix the molding on the door to the family room. Our next object in the writer's toolkit is a deck of adventure cards. Sometimes we get stuck when we're trying to create a story. Adventure cards can help. Pick an animal card if you need help with who your story's about. Pick an object card if you need help with what your story's about. And pick a place if you need help with the setting where your story takes place. Adventure cards can also help you bring your story to life with sound, details, and motion. Now that we've assembled all the parts of our writer's toolkit, like our notebook, colored gel pens, mechanical pencils, and deck of adventure cards, we need something to hold it all so nothing gets lost. Ooh, what about Sparky, not a wrench. We can't use a wrench to hold our writer's toolkit. No, I was going to use this wrench to fix the leak in our kitchen faucet. No, what we need is a pencil pouch. It has lots of pockets where we can put our notebook, pens, pencils, and deck of adventure cards. We're all set with our writer's toolkit, so you can create stories on the go. Do you know what time it is now? Sparky, no, it's not time to fix the sink. It's time for you to assemble your own writer's toolkit. Then, I want you to write down something you see, something you hear, something you smell, something you taste, and something you touch. Then, report back to Sparky and me in the comments section below. That's it for this episode of Adventure Cards Kids TV. Best of luck with the start of school. I'll see you soon. Oh, and so will Sparky.
A zillion stories in every deck.
Adventure Cards.